I'm about to see if PvP tutorials on the internet really work. Starting with the first one being W tapping. We're going to be watching Rice Farmer's tutorial on this because it's the shortest and I have the attention span of a fucking goldfish. Right, so he says that W tapping is pretty easy and you need to W tap right after you get the hit or like before the sound happens or whatever. Let's try this in boxing real quick just to give it a accurate test. Like I'm not gonna block you or anything. I'm just gonna be W tapping. Okay, well it's not really working right now. Maybe this guy's just doing something crazy. I don't know. Wait, there we go. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And then he told us to just time them consistently like this, pretty much. I mean, I do see Rice Farmers tutorials being pretty good because they're pretty short and like straight to the point and everything. I do see people like searching this up and learning something, you know, very quick and easy. Obviously, I've been playing the game for a while, so like I obviously know how W tapping works, but I don't really know how I W tap. I just kind of do it by habit now. Let's try and do that in sumo. I feel like it's more accurate there. Okay, this guy has high ping. Okay, I would normally not W tap immediately after, but let's do it. Oh, wait. You know what? Like, when you do it a little bit before taking the hit, like, it actually kind of helps. Let's try and stick to doing it immediately after you get the hit. No, I did it before again. Okay. Yeah, bro, I think I just do it by habit, bro. Immediately after, immediately after. I did it before again. Okay, I'm just doing this by habit by this point because, like, so my tip to high ping players, let me show how I do it. I don't know how to explain it. That's it. I wait a little bit to do it. Like I've kind of explained it as like hit selecting of W tapping, if you know what I mean. We'll get to hit selecting later in this video. I wait until I'm in the air like here and then I let go of W because then the opponent takes the most KB and all that. That's just the way I do it. That's the way I've always been doing it and it works for me. I don't think you can really do it against low ping, but I'm gonna try. So like here, wait, like when I drop down, like it doesn't really work when I look at it now. Do this. You see there? I hit selected a little bit there, like with my W tapping, if you know what I mean. But let's learn how to S tap. S tapping is a little bit more complicated, I think. Rice Farmer explained it really easily in his video. So, I mean, S tapping, in my opinion, is one of the best, like tapping methods, I guess. So he told us to get him in a combo a little bit like this and get him directly in front of you. Let's see. Like this. And then, oh. Well, no, okay. So he told us to not do this method. Look at my keystrokes. He told us not to do this, which is normally what I'd recommend to do because this is like, that's the best method you could use, I think, because you get out of their reach. Okay, this guy is lagging. What are you doing, bro? But he recommends you like hold W while tapping, so like this. Which is not the method I would recommend because it doesn't really reset your sprint. Like it can work sometimes, but like it doesn't, it's not very effective in my opinion. And it's very, very situational. Let's use this methods again on W tapping and then do this. Like, you see what I mean? Like you can't really like get out of their reach while doing it. So like this is the way that I would do it if this guy is just, okay. I would do it this way, like this. You see what I mean? This is just so much better, bro. Like you get out of their range, you have so much more space and it's a lot more easier to control the combo rather than just doing this. I'd personally recommend my method, or I mean, not my method, but this method here where you let go of W and not this method where you hold W and press S. That's just my opinion. All right, so the next one is going to be strafing. I really wanted to know how Rice Farmer did this. Told us to just move the opposite way of how the person is looking or like where the person's looking. So like if the person looks this way, you then move that way. It's hard to do this. It's like if he moves that way, like I mean I just recommend strafing like all the time anyway because it makes you like unpredictable. Obviously if you strafe you actually move slower, so I would do this personally. See look, I would do this. I would go side to side all the time. I would do the zigzag method. He will have a harder time aiming at you. He would most likely lose the combo though. He will kind of just fly out because you're moving slower. I recommend getting your strafing game out on top. Strafing is insanely overpowered if you know how to do it. But he basically just told us to strafe in the direction your opponent is not looking. So very simple concept, but I mean I think he could have explained, like I don't think a lot of people explain like the power of strafing mid combos. Like they just sort of do it before they start a combo, which is not really, it can be helpful, but it's more helpful if you teach people like how to do it like after they get a combo. Like, you know, the opponent will just have a much harder time finding out what you're gonna do next if your strafe pattern is randomized pretty much. It also is very situational and it will get you prepared for most situations. So like I mean, as you can see here, I mean yeah, you see what I mean? That's strafing right there. Like that, like most tutorials, they don't explain that concept of strafing there. Like if I didn't strafe, I would not have held that combo. And that's the power of like just moving, just pressing A and D. Okay, so this next one is a jump resetting. So I only think it would be fitting if we went into a bed fight duel for this. I watched a different tutorial for this one. I didn't watch Rice Farmer. I mean, I just looked at the person's keystrokes and saw like how they timed it. They basically held W like while being in the air and then let go of it like as they were falling down. So I don't know. I'm trying to do it. Okay, I definitely did it wrong there. Fuck. Jumper setting. It's a very weird concept, I'd say, because like it's really weird when you think about it, right? Why would you take less KB by jumping, you know? So like it doesn't really make sense, but you know, it works, I guess. Okay, I just threw it. Jumper setting definitely can help in a lot of situations. I mean, it is very commonly used in Bedrock Edition. No, I'm not gonna be able to win this, but yeah, okay. All right, wait, let me try and do it here for the last ditch effort. Yeah, so I don't know if you could tell there, but when I jump reset there, I took pretty much no knockback at all. Nice, there we go. Okay, I pretty much took literally no knockback there. Nice, there we go. Jumper setting pretty much makes like bridge fights like very easy for you to do. Or like top fights and everything. You totally dog shit and disconnected, bro. You know, let's try Stun Sumo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, his method of doing it, well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was kind of odd actually, but I think this mostly works on Hypixel, the way he did it at least. He waits, like he does it as you're being hit and then taps W as you're being in the air or something like that. I also have like a very weird method of doing this. I do it like that. I don't really know how I do it. I just like, I think I do it like as I'm falling down or something, because then like when you're falling down, they're about to like hit you again, and then you've already jump reset, so then you pretty much don't take KB. I don't really know. Yeah, I mean, that's that. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is going to be hit selecting, and I'm just gonna hop in a sumo game as well. So basically he told us to just keep on and hit you, and then as you're falling, you know, you double tap. And this is very good for like certain situations. It's not very useful on like Hypixel, on minemen.club and stuff. I mean, in sumo it definitely works, because like there's no projectiles, there's no blocks, there's no rods, there's no snowballs, no eggs, like no potions or anything, you know, like no crazy ass movement or anything. This is just you and the platform, you know. So it's very easy to do this in sumo and stuff. As you can see, like I'm pretty much, you know, having no issues with this at all. Like it is very useful advice, I'd say, though. Pretty much just only melee game modes would have a good time in this. Bed fight and stuff like that, I don't really think it, I mean, it can work, don't get me wrong, like in very competitive scenarios it definitely can be useful, but I wouldn't really have hit selecting as like a major focal point of your PvP. I personally don't really like it that much. Okay, this guy's a Grandmaster 3. Okay, let's try and hit select against this guy. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's easy to do this, like, in sumo, because, like, it doesn't really require you to do as much, you know? So, like, you know, yeah, I mean, you can do it easily here. It doesn't really matter, right? Let me explain why this probably would not work in game modes like these. Let's see here. Oh. You know, okay, well there, maybe I'm proven wrong, I don't know. Maybe hit selecting does work in every game mode. See? Oh, well, I didn't mean to S-tap. With hit selecting, you're already risking a hit, you know? That's the thing with hit selecting. It's very risky to do it. It's not something I would like try and teach like immediately or try and learn immediately, because it takes a lot of practice. And even I haven't even mastered it, I'm gonna be real. It's still very confusing to me. Okay, I can't... Right, come on, fight me, come on. Okay, oh my god. I'm trying to prove a point. Oh, there we go. Let's see, wait. I think I'm doing it too late. That's what a lot of tutorials don't really tell you. They don't really tell you that it's not very useful for other game modes. They just kind of tell you, oh, this is how you hit select. Now you'll be the best player of the game, you know? But, you know, yeah, I don't know. Now I'm going to put all these things into one, and I'm going to try and do them in one single match. Yeah, nice. Okay, that was W tap and hit select. Strafe. And wait, come on. There we go. That's the S tap. That's the S tap right there. Nice. there we go. That's pretty much all you can really learn from the internet, I guess. I mean, there's a bunch more tutorials out there. I mean, you can just see how powerful jump resetting is. Like, you basically take no knockback at all. But yeah, that's pretty much all the PvP tutorials I can find. Yeah, bye.